Here we go. We go live. Day one journey, episode 872. 872, yes. Today I want to answer a friend's question. I just had a conversation with them. Very close friend. I talk to them every day. And they asked me, how was it, how does it feel to be alone? Well, I'm practically alone. And I chose to be where I am. I chose and I actually strategized my life. I live my life on my terms. Right now, I'm in Bangkok. I'm in Thailand for several years. And before that, I was in Israel. I was working as an engineer. I had a steady job, nice salary. 2013, I quit my job. I was focusing more on the salsa thing and trying to go being a freelancer. But overall, this is where I actually started to sort of isolate myself. I was getting to know myself. I was asking questions, empowering questions in the morning. This is a process that I already shared with you, I think, the first 20 episodes of the Day One Journey. But back to the question. So my friend asked me, how is it? How is your life when you're alone? For example, you have a small win, like you managed to do something. Who do you share it with? You're alone. Well, yes, I live alone. Yes, I work alone. I work from home. And I do most of the things, yes, alone. But I never felt lonely. I think there's a big difference between being alone, because I'm alone right now in my apartment. Physically, I'm alone. But I don't feel lonely. For example, and this is something very powerful for me, especially in the years that I'm here in Bangkok. I use my WhatsApp messages. I like to use the recording messages, and I record messages to my mom. She likes to listen. I like to share. And I can do it anytime I want, even in the middle of the night. I don't need to worry about waking her up or something. So I can just share. Yes, most of the time it's just recording, but sometimes it's images, pictures, etc. So I can actually share. And I have other friends that do like to listen. So I also share with them, and we actually exchange voice messages in WhatsApp. So I was doing that in the last 3-4 years. So when I actually have something that I'm excited about, I always have someone to share with if I want. So I can do that, not necessarily every day, but when I want. This is why I don't actually feel lonely. I have friends, I have people that actually care about what I do, and I call them once in a while and I talk to them, and I think it's not necessarily the quantity, like the quantity of friends, how many friends you have, but the deep relationships that you have. And I'm lucky and grateful to have friends in my life. I'm thinking about them right now, about the names. I'm grateful to have these friends in my life that it doesn't matter if I didn't talk to them like for months or even years. I can actually talk to them, and once I do that, it's as if we always been talking. Yeah, like it was last time we talked seems like yesterday. Everything's there, all the energy and the connection and the support and the understanding. I don't have dozens, but I have few. And I always feel comfortable contacting them. For example, and some of them, they have families, they have children, but I feel comfortable sending them a message. Well, I really need to talk to you. I really need someone to listen. And they will make the time. And I'm super grateful for that. Yeah. And this is the main reason why I don't feel lonely. And probably the main reason why I never actually asked myself the question, how is it to be lonely? How is it to be alone? What does it feel? How does it feel? Because I never felt lonely. I guess this is my question. I don't really think about being alone, to tell you the truth. And on top of that, I can say that I enjoy my company. I always like to talk to myself. I think it's a good habit. Of course, if you do it in a positive way. And the most important relationship we have is between ourselves. And I always remember my mom talking to herself and my dad making fun of her, but I think it's a very good habit, and I do that. I actually talk to myself, and I try to do it even more. It's helpful for me. So I enjoy my own company. And whenever I want to share something or celebrate something or just have someone to have a deep conversation, or just, I have my friends. I can call them. They call me back, and they are happy to actually communicate with me. I'm happy to communicate with them. It's a true friendship, even though it sometimes we can maybe not talk for a few months, but it's there. It's powerful, and it's not going anywhere. And I'm grateful for that, and that's it. That's what I want to share with you today. I hope it answers my friend's question. That's it. Have a good day. Day one, of course. See you tomorrow.